Right guys, welcome back to another video. Today, back in the M3. As you can tell, it sounds miles better now with the Scorpion exhaust on it. It sounds much better now compared to the stock exhaust, which you can barely hear it. I mean, it's not the loudest exhaust, but it's got a lot better and deeper tone. So as you've seen in the previous video at Performance M, we had the Sachs clutch and flywheel. That's been done. A couple of seals that were leaking, and obviously the Scorpion exhaust. But the most expensive part of the job last time was actually the CSL discs with the refurbished Aston Martin calipers with the M badge there. And the rears were done as well, but it was just direct replacement discs, and the calipers were refurbished again in blue with the M badge as well. But as you can see from the front of the car there, it does sit up quite high. So it's off to Direnza today for some lowering springs, and in true EvilGT style, something's probably going to go wrong anyway. The cabin now is quite a lot louder than it was before, but that is pretty loud. So cruising now on the motorway, just coming off onto the slip road onto the M60, doing about 65 miles an hour, 2,500 RPM, and you can hear it is a little bit drony, as you can hear there. You let off, it is a little bit noisy. Obviously a lot noisier than the stock exhaust. You could barely hear that one. So back up to 70 now. And I do actually think there's a discrepancy with the speedo, because I just come through the 50 mile an hour zone before and I was doing 55, yet everybody was passing me like I was more or less stood still, including wagons. So I think it might be about 5, 6, 7 miles an hour out. Just coming up to Durenza now. You might remember the name Direnza because that's where we got the decap pipe and the alternator fixed, you know, on the C63. There is the RS3 that they've had for the past week. I don't know what they're doing to it. They're doing some development work on it, so hopefully we get that back today. The front, we've just found out a 25mm drop on the front, so that should be perfect without tempting fate. Who knows? Anyway, Ben's back.
Alright, mate.
Alright, how are you going?
Yeah, good.
Right. And the backs are going to be 20, so that might actually be, I don't know, we'll have to see. We're going to measure the springs, see what the backs are, and the front should be fine anyway. And we were just talking about seats a minute ago. So these are the original seats, obviously quite worn, 150,000 miles, whatever. And Scott said he's got some recliner ones in the Leon. So he said,
recliner what, buckets?
Yeah, so he said 350 quid.
Right.
Go and have a sit in them.
Alright, come on then.
So probably going to get something like that for it. Just some recliner buckets.
658, give or take.
658, give or take. Remember that.
658, give or take.
675.
Is this just like an M3 thing? The front sits way higher than the back, doesn't it?
I don't know. Has this probably dropped over the years, the springs? Because
they look like new springs on the back though.
If they're the originals, then you know someone might have replaced the front or the rears, maybe not done them as a set.
So I've just been told off, right? And you have told me off properly.
Gone in here to get the locking wheel nut.
We measured it, and the reason it's so low on the back is because there's a big fat jack in the back. So that's
we're going to redo that.
So that's actually make a difference, yeah.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Fucking well heavy then.
Might as well just be sitting in the boot.
Do you know what? I actually drove here and I heard the clunk as well. And I put the bag in the camera bag, so I don't.
So you knew it was there?
I knew it was there, but that was like 2 hours ago. The thing is now, if we drop the suspension on the car, which is presumably what we're going to do, and so, unless something goes drastically wrong,
which it will, yeah.
We can't have anyone in the back because that's basically the weight.
It'll be stiffer now. Yeah. So the springs can handle it now.
Yeah.
Ah, right, okay.
So you can put your jack or dead body in the back and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I can put.
And you don't like your spine or your hips anyway, do you?
No.
They're turning into dust as they are anyway, aren't they?
75.
So it's gone up by how much? 675 to 658? 18?
Give or take.
I'll take it back what I was saying before about the M thing, because I didn't realise you've got a trolley jack in the boot. That can probably lift up full-blown articulated lorries, can't it? New spring, that, innit?
So does that look?
It doesn't look old, but it's full of spiders, which I don't like.
You don't like spiders?
I hate spiders. The CCTV footage. I'll throw them.
So these,
I like these.
These are posh, aren't they?
Yes. The best thing about these is it's red. So we've got
red.
blue and red on the front.
Yeah.
Colour.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah, we'll
Just
do
need
it.
yellow and blue.
What can we put yellow on the front? There.
No, for good reason. That would look shit.
Oh, no, yellow there, yeah.
No.
We haven't now.
No, you can't smirk behind the camera because you know you're winding everyone up.
Yellow ceramic exhaust tips.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're doing here now, you?
Well, I know why I'm getting told to put this on, because if it's wrong, then it's my fault.
Exactly. This is
I knew that.
C63.
You're getting a taste of your own medicine here.
So I seen the way it come off.
Yeah.
So it's just in like that and then down.
Yeah.
Can't be that hard, can it?
Other way around though.
No, you're right.
That's upside down.
He does this to me all the time. I don't think I can do this. I've already give up. I've got my hand trapped. No, seriously. I've got my fucking hand trapped.
Stop it.
My hand's trapped in there. Can you get my hand out, please?
Are you a messy? There we go.
That fucking hell is well trapped, that.
You are dangerous, you know that.
Imagine if you were at the kids up there in Chinese.
Fucking hell, go steady, it's gonna fall off the ramp.
What's walking in the springs on this wall?
Whenever you're ready, mate. Close enough, that, yeah? If in doubt, whack it in. Alright, nice.
So,
Happy days,
only
you're
one way
happy
to
with
find out.
that? Right.
I mean, the only thing is,
New
got
coat.
shit on my new coat. I need a new coat now.
You haven't, have you?
There you go.
I think you should have used the small.
Well, tie up this.
Bit vertical.
I mean, this plus my 7'2" height anyway.
I just before you come
Better
down.
watch my head on the ceiling, haven't I?
Before you come down, I need a thumbnail. This is a thumbnail. We never get thumbnails. This is going to be the time.
That is undue.
So these are supposed to be 25mm drops.
It's like a 6-inch drop, that, isn't it? It's fucking massive, that.
Not even telling your missus.
So that's 25mm, yeah.
Yeah.
So that
looks
should
about right.
fix. I'm confident that'll be fine on the front. It's the backs that I'm worried about.
Well, no, we're fine now, aren't we? Because there's not a jack in the boot.
Oh, you're looking in good shape, mate.
Thanks, mate. Oh, yeah, fuck it, I shouldn't do that to
I feel like it's going to rip.
You did have a jacket. So the reason you're doing this
Yeah.
is if it's wrong, we can blame him and not you.
Yeah, I also wanted to see him go up a ladder because he's out of breath.
He is actually out of breath. That's because he can't breathe. His lungs are bleeding collapse with that jacket on. Something tells me, Benji, after that feeble attempt at doing that, you ain't going to get a certificate today.
I'm gonna get it, because when Scotty Tuatti's fucking cut this up in a minute and can't get it in, I'll just do it myself.
What time is it? It's time to go, yeah?
You definitely need some new shock absorbers.
The only issue is you give me 2 nuts and there's 3.
I know, yeah, I don't know where the third
no
one
more
is.
here.
No. So I don't know what you...
I can see it right there.
What? That's not it.
It's lit.
Oh, it's there.
Oh, it's there, yeah. It was in the socket. That was what the problem was. It was right in there.
So are you worried? Are you alright?
The only reason I'm worried is it's 3:30.
Yeah.
We don't work. Well, we don't work past 5, do we?
No.
And these guys definitely don't work past 5. So, however this car drops is the way it's rolling out of this workshop, and the way our channel goes, there's no guarantee this is going to come out right. We're dropping this to do the top mount bolts. Yeah, we definitely need them tightening up. This is it, moment of truth. Yeah, moment
ready?
of truth. I'm ready.
Right.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna keep this on
Still
your
going?
face.
Oh, it's still going.
There you go.
Ooh, that's low.
I've not shown the people at home yet.
That is low.
Right, so here's the front.
The only thing that it does do is it
It does settle.
makes the
Well-
the wheels look further under the arch.
That
So we
desperately
definitely need some spaces.
needs spacers. Look at that. It don't look like the wheels are for this car.
I think though, when this has got 15mm spacers
Yeah.
and the wheels come out a little bit, it should be alright. But they are stiffer springs,
They are stiffer.
so there's going to be not as much
Travel.
sort of like travel in it. So it might be okay. we've got the spacers, and again, from Direnza, all we're going to say is these is a temporary measure just while we get the new wheels, because the new wheels are going to have the correct offset.
So here's your longer bolts, and then your thingies in here.
We probably could break them. So Scott, what are they made out of? Forged aluminium alloy. You can tell they're alloy.
Yeah, they're light, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're lightweight, them.
So we're guessing really with 15mm, it might be. I don't think it's too big, is it?
No.
But
Yeah, we think it'll be bang on that.
yeah. Right, we've got a bit of drama. What's happening?
I can't get this one.
Look. There you go.
No, it's not on. Look.
Big hammer job.
Yeah. I can't get it off now.
Watch your fingers. I'm playing football tonight. Because you do the goalie, don't you?
No.
You in goal on football?
No, done my shite.
No, I thought you were 6'6".
Nah, I'm just a big centre back.
You can't film this, it's your car that's broken, not the spacers.
Alright, yeah, the thing's egged, in it? We're looking like this is going to go.
It's going to rub like a fucker, that.
No, it's going to go in that way.
Do you know, I can't wait to hear you're going to ring me on the way home and you're like, I can't stand it, I'm swerving bumps and potholes because it's going like
No, I'll be fine.
You need to be careful because this is hanging off as it is.
What we're looking at the fronts look good.
So what we're saying is that you've lowered your car to make it look a little bit better, put spacers on it to make it look a little bit better, but now you can't use the back of it at all. So you can't put anything in the boot, and you can't use the back seats for anything, you can't put anyone in it. Is that what you're saying? Well done.
Say what, Scott? You're right with the 15s?
Oh yeah.
That's perfect.
I reckon you should probably put 20s on the front now.
Yeah, the fronts probably could have done with a touch more, but it's still okay.
It's that low now, I've got the ramp leg stuck.
So thank you to Scott.
No, thank
Direnza.
you. For once it went well.
Yeah, well it looks great now.
Yeah,
it looks
does.
great. 15mm, it's fine, that's the spacers, but we're going to be changing the wheels. The only thing we've found, we went out on a test drive, there's an issue with it. So I think we've found out what that noise was that I was complaining about.
Yeah.
What we're going to do is take that part off and see if it is. So we'll
Look,
save
that's
that.
the royal we, that Scott. He means you.
Well, yeah, but Scott's the mechanic, isn't he?
I mean, you can keep ringing the Mackies, it's fine. Yeah.
That's it, it's
I mean,
payment, isn't it? As you can see, it looks really good. 25mm and 15mm drops and 10mm drops and spacers of 15. There's all kinds of stuff been done.
Don't forget, Durenza, go and check them out on Instagram. They're having a new website built, a new posh website built, so go and check that out probably in a few weeks' time. I don't know when that's done. Thank you very much to everyone. Scott.
And we're not just saying this because the parts have been put on the car, but the Direnza parts are really good. So
Yeah.
we're not just saying it because we've put on the car. So we're bigging you up here. Here's the old bolts for the wheels. Yeah?
Nice box. Yeah, whole bolts.
Thank you very much. How much is this, Bill?
I'm not the man down for that.
All right, is he here? The man's not here, is he?
The man's not here,
Right, let's
no.
get the fuck out
So
of here then.
this is why we don't say how much it is, because we don't know, do
No.
we? So you might find out on the podcast. Who knows?
Or we just never see you again.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's that.